Happy Tuesday, everybody. Kevin Molm here at the Office of Youth and Adult Ministry at 2-Minute Tuesday on April 23rd. Well, I was up in Kalispell yesterday. It was so good to meet with youth ministers up there. Thanks to Nikki McLean for organizing that. Had a great conversation and just looking forward to next year. Speaking of next year, I've got some dates and events to announce with you that I wanted to share with you. Some of these are still tentative, especially some of the locations and things, but I'm going to share with you what I've got now, and more details will come later. JOP is July 9th through the 14th. Sign up now. This is going to be a blast. We need a lot of help this year. We've got some great activities scheduled. We're going to be running some youth events during the Native American Indian Days and the powwow. It'll be super fun. Then we'll close with a Mass with Bishop Vedder on that Sunday in the new Arbor and the powwow ground. So it's going to be a blast. I highly encourage you to bring your young people to this event. Registration information at diocesehelena.org/JOP. That very next week, we're headed to Indianapolis for the National Eucharistic Congress. We still have a few tickets remaining if you've got some folks who are interested, but they need to act now. Just have them reach out to me and we'll get them signed up. Planning days this year is at Legendary Lodge, August 12th and 13th. I highly encourage you to be there for this. It's open to anyone, whether you're a professional staff or whether you're a volunteer catechist. If you're working with young people and teaching the faith in a parish or a school, you should be at this event. The whole hope is to give you time and space to plan your ministry year in a collaborative environment with other professionals and people who do similar work. So we will provide some professional development, but also just some time to work on your own schedule and get organized for the year. Again, that's August 12th through the 13th. I'll get registration information out to folks soon. August 23rd through the 25th will be our first CYC board meeting at Legendary Lodge. We've got Catechetical Sunday will be September 15th this year. We have our second CYC board meeting scheduled for October 4th through the 6th. October 11th, we are going to be doing a thank you reception. It's not Bishop's Gala, it's not Sunlight, but it's really a thank you and a gratitude event for the close of the capital campaign. So mark your calendars for that. That'll be here in Helena on October 11th. Junior high rally is still to be determined. I've got to work out a few more details and confirm a location before I announce anything official, but we're really looking at that. The preferred date will be that Saturday, November 2nd on All Souls Day. So mark your calendar for that and more details to come. November 12th to the 17th, we are going to Long Beach, California for NCYC for the second time. I'll give you a few more details on that in a minute. December 6th through the 8th, we've got our third CYC board meeting in Deer Lodge. Then new this year, January 1st through the 5th, the Seek conference that Focus puts on is going to be in Salt Lake City that January 1st through the 5th, and I'll give you some more details on that. January 22nd, Bishop Vedder is going to be doing a pro-life mass here in Helena at the Cathedral. January 31st through February 2nd is going to be our High School Awakening Retreat in Deer Lodge. Right after that, we've got February 2nd to the 5th will be the NFCYM's Exchange Conference in Atlanta. If you're interested in going, let me know and I'll get you more details on that. February 7th through the 9th will be the final CYC board meeting of the year in Butte. And then to cap off the ministry year, we have our Eucharistic Congress and CYC Convention happening at Carroll College, March 21st through the 23rd. Yes, we are doing it again. It's going to be an all-ages event. Mark your calendar now. Get your folks excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's the calendar as it stands. Again, I'll get you more details as we get closer to the events, but I did want to dive into a few details on a couple of things. First, let's talk about NCYC. I'm super excited about this. We will be planning a diocesan group every year. I know some of you will only go to Long Beach or only go to Indianapolis, or you just kind of want to, you're not going to do a trip every year. That's totally fine, but we have different parishes who are interested in going each year. So we will coordinate from the diocese a trip every year. It's going to run very similar as we've done it in the past. So you will register with me through diocesehelena.org/NCYC. The cost is $675 per person. That includes your ticket to the event, 4 nights hotel room, a meal each day, your shirt and other swag, things like that. Then each parish or school, you are responsible for coordinating your transportation to and from Long Beach. So if you want to drive there, get a bus, you want to ride in a hot air balloon, doesn't matter to me. You just need to get yourself to Long Beach, and then once you're there, we'll take care of you. I'll get that registration open, and we'll break the registration into 2 components, so you don't have to pay the full $675. But the first registration we do August 1st, and then followed by the second registration in September. Again, more details and information at diocesehelena.org/NCYC. I had a great conversation with Jessica Brown, my counterpart in the Great Falls Billings Diocese. She's fantastic. She is coordinating a group for her diocese to go to NCYC, and we will be partnering together and collaborating on doing a whole Montana delegation so that our people can share that experience together. But super excited to be working with Jessica at NCYC. The Seat Conference by Focus, a few details on that. So as we have all of these great Focus missionaries who are sort of done with college and moving on and going to parishes, they're really excited at helping out with parish ministries. And so Focus has been putting some energy around how do we help form and train and provide opportunities for those for parish-based and diocesan-based staff to be formed and to help in their parishes. So with their Seat Conference, they're growing tracks for families and then parish and diocesan staff. And so the Seat Conference, we've had several parishes express an interest in taking their staff to that conference since it'll be so close to us. So we from the diocese are going to coordinate a trip to the Seat Conference. What that looks like, I don't have a ton of details on it right now, whether that's a full board, we're coordinating registration and transportation and meals and all that sort of stuff, or whether we're just kind of helping direct people to it. We don't really need to have the details yet. What we do know right now is that we're going to be coordinating and helping parishes get to that conference. So mark your calendar for that. It's January 1st through the 5th. That does mean that we will not be doing our youth ministry retreat this year in January since it coincides with that. We'll bring that back starting in January 2026. But right now, I highly encourage our parishes to mark their calendar for this since it's so close to us. It's a phenomenal conference and experience. It's going to be such an inspiring conference for our folks. So mark your calendars and get your parishes excited about it. Okay, so that's a lot for this week. Again, I'll send out more details as we get closer to each of these events. Of course, please feel free to reach out to me if I can help you in your parishes. If you've got events and things that are happening, let me know. Please know that I'll be praying for all of you. I know we're right in the middle of confirmation season, so as you are confirming all these young people, I will be praying for you. Please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we will all pray for our young people. God bless.